Hello, and welcome to Fire Emblem E3. My name's Luke, and today we're going to be showing off a chapter of the Sun God's Wrath, Kaizo edition. So, the original Sun God's Wrath was made by Blade Master. This is a separate thing. So, it is not the original Lunatic mode that was planned for Sun God's Wrath. This is a totally separate entity made by April. So if you have any questions or criticisms about the hack, if you ever play it, that would go to April, not Blade Master. So now that we've got that out of the way, let's just get into it. I was originally going to play Chapter 3, but I tried it a couple times, and it was a little too difficult for me to record without a bunch of resets. I'm just going to skip the story here because it doesn't really mean anything to you if you haven't seen the original Sun God's Wrath, I guess. So, I guess you get to see this cool event battle with the Cloud Strife animation, but beyond that, we're just going to skip all that. Because there's no point in really showing it. So I would say the main stuff, I guess we can just talk about this while the story's going a little bit, is that your characters are sort of swapped out. So you see Mikey with the Guile haircut on the right. That is originally Astria in the original game, but Mikey takes place as the Lord here. And then Lars, you see on the left, with the purple hair, also a new character. And then Nereid doesn't join at this point in the original either. She was the one on the left. So anyway, as you can see, there's some characters swapped out and stuff. So this is our Lord here, Mikey. He's kind of bad, but he does the Thief utility, which is probably useful some places. Conway, I guess your early game Merm, very similar to Catherine from the original. Ulysses is pretty useful for capturing, and also he has Savage Blow, which is really nice. Lex, kind of bad in the original way, I guess. He doesn't do any physical damage, like at all. He's extremely reliant on magic bows to do anything. But he does have counter, which is nice, and he has 2 movement skills here. So he has 8 move at base, which is pretty funny. This is a temporary unit, it's very strong. As you can see all these skills. Basically kills anything you throw him at. Nereid, also temporary unit. Not very fast, but I think she'll be useful here with quick riposte. Condor was originally a bow armor, but she doesn't have the armor anymore, so now she's like super fast. Otherwise is pretty much the same, I would say. Oh, a lot less strength though. Less strength. Yeah. And then Evan, pretty similar, but he has no speed now, like pretty much 0. So he won't be using his PCC basically ever. He gets doubled by everything. He was really strong in the original, so I guess it's meant to be a nerf. And Gintoki, new edition. Grizzly Wound, nice to have, I guess. And then Lars, Rally Spectrum, very useful. With that out of the way, we're just going to run it down. With Croth, so you don't really need to do a whole lot else, I don't think. Let's see here. It's probably relatively safe here. Just rally, and then just leave you here to block Evan, because Evan will just get 1 round if we leave him. We can visit, and then get an Armor Slayer, which will be useful, actually, because there's a bunch of armor units right here, which you can check here. So Brigands here are armored and muscle units, which some weapon types have effectiveness against muscular units, like right here. So it's something to keep in mind. And then yeah, we'll just call that first turn. We'll show off some animations for the first turn and then just turn them off. Okay, we're just gonna ignore that top right village. It's not really important. And we can just have Gintoki 1 round. Oh, move level. That's nice. Very nice. So, yeah, I guess that's sort of a unique feature of SGW. I don't know if there's any other hacks yet that are public that are using con and move growths, but this is Thracia inspired, so it has that. It's sort of neat. It's very janky, obviously, because move levels are a lot different from just a stat going up, but it's fun to see. It's really great when you see one on your own units. Move growth is like the best feeling ever. Yeah, we're just gonna have Karath run in here. I think as long as we stay out of this one's range, you can just kill them all on counter. And then, okay, yeah. Ulysses 1 rounds here, very useful. I should have just traded the Iron Axe on him instead of the hatchet, but too late for that. I think we'll just see the Armor Slayer. Yeah, he does. Okay, we'll just trade the Armor Slayer, or no, not trade it, but we'll just equip it, and then we'll move Lex in here. Condor can probably 1 round, yeah. So let's move her up and do that. And we can just have Lars kill here. Move Conway over to the left, so then he can hit those armored units, which will be useful. He should 1 round them, I imagine, with the muscle effective sword. And as you can see, Karath is just kind of a monster here. He's stronger than the original temporary units that you get here, like by a long shot. He's pretty frail, but I mean, he takes enough hits to survive, I guess 3, I would say, which is pretty useful. I mean, he just clears out a formation here so you can move in your other units. Okay, so see the move level immediately making itself useful. See if we can land this javelin. Alright, very good. Yeah, he 1 rounds. Pretty reliably, too. Great level. We just have Mikey kill here. And then let's just go in with the hatchet here. That should lower him enough so that Lex can get the kill with Windbow. So if he gets one more kill, then he gets Gale Force, which should help clear out, I guess, whatever other enemies we have here. Condor can just kill this one right here. And how much damage do you do? 23. Ulysses should be safe. Can't really move in him yet, though. Let's just have him re-step here, and then we'll have Karoth visit the village so he can grab the elixir and then heal up. So once we kill this boss, another boss spawns down here. So we're gonna have to just move over and take care of him. I guess we can have Karoth deal with one of these guys here. Not sure who I want him to take care of. It would be more difficult to defeat here. Probably this guy, honestly, 'cause we just have some other units. Wait. We need to get rid of this guy also. This bandit here. How much damage do you do? Good amount. Can Gintoki? Yeah, he won rounds. Okay, sweet. So we'll have him do that. And then Karoth can just... take care of the archer, I think. Or well, if we have the free actions, then we can just have him use the elixir instead. Oh, I guess Ulysses just won rounds. So yeah, we can just do that. So this chapter may not seem that difficult, but the next one definitely is. Like, I gave it a try, and I think it's mostly because of fog reasons. You know, when you can't see a flying enemy that comes from fog, sometimes that can just basically be a forced reset. But yeah, I don't know. This is like the last, I would say, easy chapter. And also I didn't try to get any of the side objectives, so it looked a little easier than it probably is under normal circumstances. Yeah, so you see him. I wonder, can I just kill him this turn? 15? Yeah, we can kill him this turn. Okay. Alright, so that's the chapter. I think we finished it in time for the fast clear here. yeah, that's the showcase. So I would say this chapter was like probably less difficult than the original because of how ridiculous Karoth is, but once you start getting out of the range where you have a bunch of temporary units, like in the early game, chapter 3 for sure, super difficult. So it lives up to the name of Kaizo, I would say. It was pretty interesting, seeing a fresh spin on a game that I'm pretty familiar with, because I playtested for Sun God's Wrath, so very experienced with it. Yeah, so Cross, super cool here. Super useful. I mean, just one rounds everything. Not much else to say. Thanks for watching and have a good day.